So, as I'm sure you've heard by now, HPE is going to buy Juniper Networks. I've been following the news about this acquisition closely from the moment I read the first rumors from Wall Street Journal on Monday the 8th of January. I've gone through both companies' press releases as well as the investor call where both companies' CEOs shed some more light on the deal. I've also talked to a lot of people from all sides of the fence in an attempt to understand the general public's feelings about these two giants joining forces. And I wanted to share 5 things to know about this HPE-Juniper deal. Stay with me. Hi, I am Markus Leinonen, an independent tech enthusiast. In here, we discuss all about enterprise technologies, from bits and bytes to industry mega mergers. Let's dig in. First, let's summarize what was actually announced. On Wednesday, 9th of January 2024, HPE announced their plans to acquire Juniper Networks for $13.6 billion. That's $40 per share, a 32% premium over the stock price at closing on Monday, 8th of January. HPE's current networking business unit, Aruba Networking, and Juniper Networks will together form a new networking business unit under HPE. The head of this new business unit will be Juniper's CEO Rami Rahim. Aruba's current general manager, Phil Mottram, will continue in a key position in the new organization. HPE's president and CEO Antonio Neri called this networking business a new core business for HPE. The deal is expected to close late this year or early 2025. Juniper will bring almost 11,000 employees and over $5 billion worth of turnover to HPE, after which HPE's networking business will be doubled at around $10 billion. This is big. It's actually groundbreaking, not only for HPE, but for the whole networking industry. With this acquisition, HPE has Cisco right in its crosshair. While Cisco will continue to be the only giant in the networking business, with turnover of almost $60 billion, the new HPE will have a say in many more tenders, markets, and industries than before. By no means I'm a financial expert, but a few numbers about this deal caught my eye. First of all, HPE is funding this whole $13.6 billion purchase with a loan. They do have some $4 billion in cash, but I guess it's good to keep some buffer for a rainy day, or if they happen to find something smaller to buy at some point. But this big loan is a substantial burden in their balance sheet, so just growth is not enough. Growth needs to be strong enough to cover the loan installments too. Finally, HPE has about 62,000 employees at the moment. This acquisition brings about 11,000 Juniper employees to the mix, an increase of 18% in workforce, which is a lot. And hence, it is safe to expect quite a lot of cuts to the workforce due to synergies. Antonio Neri said that there's about $450 million in OPEX synergy. This inevitably means layoffs too, but if that $450 million in total cost savings is true, it actually sounds reasonably modest to me, all things considered. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. The natural confusion of why HPE needs Juniper when they have Aruba Networking. I've talked about this on LinkedIn already with lots of people. By the way, if you haven't seen my posts about this yet, I will leave the links down below. So as we know, HPE already has a networking business, and not just any networking business, but Aruba Networking that generates the most profit for the company and keeps out-innovating the rest of the HPE businesses. So the natural questions that I keep hearing are, why does HPE need another networking company? And even if they do, how are they planning to integrate the two networking companies under HPE? Fair points. I have been asking the exact same questions myself. So from a distance, Aruba and Juniper are very similar, almost identical. They are both networking companies, they operate worldwide, they have roughly the same turnover, same amount of employees, their product portfolios seem very, very similar, And both of them have a cloud-based management platform that they are pushing to their customers. And now they are being put in the same room together. As my friend, the wireless nerd Drew Lenz, said, when you put two alphas in the room, there's going to be a fight. In my mind, this might be even a bigger challenge than combining the two offerings. To add to the mix, the investor call transcript states this. Upon completion of the transaction, Juniper CEO Rami Rahim will lead the combined HPE networking business. So, if I am reading this right, Juniper will be merged with Aruba and Juniper CEO will be the head of the new networking business. This will be very interesting to see how this turns out. But then to my third point, the reasoning behind the deal. Now, if we take a bit closer look, there might not be as much overlap as you would first think. First of all, Juniper has a massive service provider and telecommunications business that they have been building for years. Aruba has some big service provider customers and customers in telco space, but their presence is not comparable to Juniper's. So that's definitely a complementing business to Aruba. Secondly, Juniper's customers are for the most part in the Americas, while Aruba's business is mostly outside of Americas. So HPE and Aruba can instantly help sell Juniper solutions to a much wider market. Third, Aruba has been known for their wireless and LAN portfolio, but what's missing is a solid enterprise portfolio. For a while now, they have been putting more effort to fix this, but it's still taking its first steps. Juniper, on the other hand, has a super strong enterprise business. In fact, it is generating the most revenue to Juniper at the moment. This will boost Aruba's enterprise business to a whole new level and enables up and cross-sell possibilities that simply didn't exist before. And last but not least, Mist AI. Actually, this is a bit bigger topic, so let's give Mist its own point. Juniper bought a company called Mist AI back in 2019, and since, it's evolved into this most renowned networking AI platform in the industry. It's without question Juniper's crown jewel, and my guess is the main reason why HPE wanted Juniper. HPE has shifted all its high-level messaging from GreenLake to AI. They are all in, and Mist AI fits into this story perfectly. There's just one tiny little problem. Aruba already has a platform like this. It's called Aruba Central. It's an in-house developed and praised cloud-based network management platform that they have put a ton of effort in developing over the years. Both Mist AI and Aruba Central are designed for the exact same purpose, for the best network lifecycle management experience. However, while Aruba Central is a powerful platform, it still has ways to go compared to Mist. And from that perspective, it would make a lot of sense for HPE to prioritize Mist over Central. But I suspect this is a little bit easier said than done. What would make even more sense is if they could integrate Mist technology throughout their whole GreenLake portfolio, data services, cloud console, compute ops management, and so on. That would be cool. Though, not sure how easy this is from engineering perspective since Mist AI is designed from ground up around networking. I want to close with my last point, which is Antonio Neri. To do that, let's zoom out a little bit. So, a company worth 20 billion buys another company worth 14 billion with a loan. In addition, the new company looks very similar to what they already have. Overlapping product portfolios and internal politics will no doubt be a challenge. These are not small and clearly visible hurdles, and if it all goes wrong, it could put the whole company at jeopardy. But that's exactly why I think this whole thing will be a success. Antonio Neri would not have made this move unless he and the whole board had a strong belief that this not only can be done, but should be done. Based on the acquisitions he's made lately, Determined AI, Pachyderm, OpsRamp, Silver Peak, Access Security, they've all been successful. Of course, much smaller than this Juniper deal, but still, this is not his first rodeo, and he has a remarkable track record. The same goes for Rami Rahim. He's been part of many successful mergers in the past. And there's no point comparing this to comebacks and autonomies, that's all distant history. So for this single reason, I have no doubt that they have a plan, they have everything it takes to execute on that plan, and the end result will be bigger than the sum of its parts. And when this happens, damn, we could be looking at a completely new network-centric HPE, a stronger, more profitable HPE that is a serious, dare I say, formidable competitor to Cisco, especially in AI-focused networking. But if we look a bit beyond the horizon, now, if HPE is becoming a networking company, as Antonio hints, what does this mean for the rest of the business, namely compute and storage? No doubt GreenLake will continue in its trajectory, but compute and storage are a bit of a question mark to me. But then again, press release and investor talk is not always the whole truth. So I guess we will just have to wait and see. Thanks for watching, see you with the next one.